Hey, what's up, guys? So I literally just put this together and forgot the oil pump. So, yeah, lovely. My mom didn't teach me to swear, but that was definitely a time that I did. So I'm gonna go back over this. This is an MP231 transfer case. It's in a lot of Jeeps. This is out of my well, this is a new one that's gonna be going into my '98 Jeep Cherokee. So kind of show you what to do or how to do this. Hopefully this time I won't make any mistakes. So a few things you're gonna need. Obviously a socket, and I really like a short extension. It's really nice to use with this. You got a 15 millimeter, a 10 millimeter, regular 10 millimeter, and a 10 millimeter 12 point. You're also going to need some nice snap ring pliers. This is an internal and external one, and I have this strictly external flathead snap ring that are really nice for this as well. Let's see, a few other things. You're going to need some RTV, and of course a screwdriver and pliers are always good to have handy. So let's see if I can do this without messing up this time. Now you're going to notice that these edges are clean, but they're not that clean because I just had that RTV on there. It is overall pretty clean though, and this RTV hasn't set, so if I'm quick with this, it's not going to matter. So here's the magnet right here. Fits right down there and it'll stay right there. And that will collect all the crap that is in here. Then also you're going to have a filter. That goes on this guy. Let's see. Just like that. And the pump assembly will go quite literally like that. So I'm going to try and get this in there just as is once I get that RTV on there. Now normally you're going to want to use gloves with this. I could not find any, so you don't need too much RTV. Just make sure you keep away from the inside. Alright guys, I'm going to spread this around a little bit. Again, like I said, you want to try and keep the bead away from the inside. Now, it's okay to have the bead on the inside of the machine or inside of the transfer case as long as it's not gobs, because a gob of this can really get the filter and the bearings bad. So I'm just going to real quick just make sure that it's all away from the side, from the inside. Get all excess off your hands before you start working with this guy right here. And we're going to try and put them on with this still in there, so. Looks good so far. There we go. Sits in. Alright, time to get all these bolts in. These ones are the 15 millimeter. You're going to want to make sure you get those in there. They say to hand tighten them, but with these you can definitely You can definitely make them tighter than hand tight, just as long as you can tighten it back up again, maybe even half a turn after about an hour. We do have this one really strange. It's that 10mm 12 point that goes back here, and that one's actually pretty tough to get in, no matter how you do it. And this one you got on these two edges. You can tell by where the rust is or the corrosion is. These two are the ones with washers. Alright, all of them are tightened down to the point where I can tighten them just a tad bit more. And that should be good. Looks like, hopefully I got enough RTV on there. Never know. I think I got more on it this time than I did last time. Just not oozing out as much. And then next up is going to be the tail housing right here. Now they say to give it a little bit of time, so I just put this on there, and I'll wait a little bit and then put on the rest. Alright guys, now those two pieces are on. This is actually going to be the difficult part with the snap rings. So, let's see. Here's this big one. This is an internal one. You're going to want to get a nice pair of pliers for this one. Next we have a external one of two. Once you get it down so far, you can actually almost use a screwdriver. Okay guys, next up is the seal. Now this is a rear output seal. I actually messed up my old one bad first taking this apart, so I got a new one. And you can see this one is not perfect because I had to take it back out. First off though, I'm gonna pour a tad of automatic transmission fluid in these. Okay, it was supposed to be a tad. I do that every time. And I'm gonna put a little bit of automatic transmission fluid on the rubber part of this seal. And this is where you can tap with a hammer, just a tad, get it going down. You might find that one side's going to be jumping up on you then. You just got to give it a few good smacks. Now if you're using a hammer like me, you might not be getting it down completely. So what you can do, what I did last time, which worked, was to take a screwdriver with like an Allen head, you know, not a flat one, and just barely tap it down, and I found that that kind of helps seal it up just a tad. And then we have our final split ring or snap ring. And that will be good to go. Now we have this final ring here that's just kind of slips right down, and then we have the what's called the oil slinger. Mine's a little bit beat up. I'm gonna actually press that on, but that won't be on the video. But I'm gonna press that on. At least I'm gonna try to. You don't necessarily need it since you have this right here is the seal, but it keeps that seal a little bit cleaner. So. And then you'll have your boot that you'll put on. This is where it's nice to have pliers. And there you go. So that's pretty much it, guys. If you have any comments, please let me know in the description. And like and share. Thank you.